Hi, this is Debbie from Londonderry, New Hampshire with Being Happy Stamping with Debbie. Today I'm going to work on Paper Pumpkin, which is a subscription service that Stampin' Up offers. There's several options that you can do. You can go month by month, which is $22 a month. And that way you can try it out and you can cancel it at any time you want. The shipping is included. Option 2 is having a prepaid subscription. Hi, Nick. Hi, Sarah. And the prepaid subscriptions for 1 month is $21, so you save $1. For 3 months is $63. 6 months is $114. And for 12 months is $220, and you get 1 month free that way. So let's turn you down because I want to get right into showing you this. This is the newest one. It is a Valentine's Day one. And there's 8 cards. So I'm not going to be able to see any more comments after this, so until I turn you back up. Let's get this. My daughter was filming, so not sure how everything filmed here. She moved the way I do it. Let me just check. Yep. I know everything is still backwards. My camera doesn't have the option to change it. I'm sorry about that. So when you get it, this is how it comes in the mail. It'll be shrink wrap, so the weather won't harm it. And then you open it up, and everything is also pre-wrapped in here for you. And these are the cards. Like I said, they're Valentine cards, and there's 8 cards. And I chose to make 2 of the same cards, and the rest I did alternate cards on them. What's really exciting about this set is it comes with red envelopes. I really like that. And they're full-size cards. They're not, they're the A2 size cards. They're not the note size cards. Comes with a full sheet of dimensionals. I've already used some doing my samples. Always comes with a stamping spot. I like to use my regular size. It's just easier for me. Then it comes with a stamp set that you get to keep. The stamps are missing because I have them on my blocks already, the ones I'm going to use. I haven't used any of these. I figured I could play with them today. Then I've already stamped and punched out 3 of them, and then I've stamped the one that I'll be using on the card I'm going to make today. Same thing with this, and it comes with little glue dots as well. This set came with an entire spool of black ribbon, which is very exciting because it normally doesn't come with an entire spool, and this is a nice like a grosgrain ribbon, which is really nice. It ties very nicely, and it has a nice large heart full of hearts, and this is a little sprinkling of hearts. And this little black piece I didn't use, and here's the rest of the envelopes. So let's get started. So the first card I'm going to make is the red one. I don't need my stamps or the stamping spot. The stamping spots I like to take with me when I go places, or I like to let my granddaughters use them when they come over. It's easy for them to use. But I prefer, if I have an option, I can use my regular ink pads. So this is called the sprinkle. Oh, and you will get directions, which will tell you how to make the cards. So this is sprinkling of, or I think they called it confetti. And squeaking is my little rag I use to clean the stamps off, although the red does dye the photopolymer stamps, but it doesn't harm the stamps, the dyeing. It's just the red. And then this one, again, I'm using my large ATG gun. Just checking which side I need to put it on. I'm going to run a little strip down here. Pull out this piece of hair. Let me just shut that off.
Call from.
It never fails when I'm filming, there's a call. I wish I knew how to shut off the phone. It's a landline, so if anybody knows how to do that. I moved into my mom's house and she didn't have the instructions for her phone, so I don't know how to use her phones very well. So when we buy new phones, I'll be sure to know how to use the phones. Yeah, so I'm trying to do this upside down so that you can see them the right way. They're very simple to put together, and these, I always say that they're good to take anywhere with you. You can, if you're going to a doctor's appointment, like this morning, I had to go and get shots in my knee. Didn't take long, so I wouldn't have brought it, but last time I went there, I was there for an hour, so it would have been nice to have something to do, because a lot of times the doctor's offices have tables you could sit at, and you can just sit there, and or at least my doctors have tables. I have a little crafted companion purring next to me, Mia, my our little girl cat. She's not that little, but she's our pretty girl, and she knows how to behave. She sits in her chair, and she just waits to be patted. I did the bunny ear bows because it's so much easier, and as always, leaving it on the spool helps keep you from wasting, because you can cut that in there, and you only have the waste on this side. And this one had the sending love your way. I love Valentine's Day. I'm going to use these cards as thank you cards for a bingo that we just had. We had a very successful bingo on Friday night. So these will be thank you cards to our players when I send them their winnings, their prizes. And the other two will go to my granddaughters. And you're going to put the blue dot down. I have a 4-foot table. You'd think I'd be able to find everything. Doesn't matter. I still have a hard time. And you just peel the little top off. Put the heart down. The heart, sorry about that. You put the little bow down, and then you just put it down. And your card is finished. And then you can either use some of the sentiments that came with the stamp set, or you can write a note in there. I'm going to be writing notes in mine. And like I said, we have these little pieces here that came with it. I haven't used any of them, so let's see. There's a lot of hearts, a couple little flowers. I think I'd like to use one of the little hearts here, the smallest size heart. I'm going to put it right on my envelope. They're just little enamel shapes, little elements. That's really cute. That's card number 1. So you can see how fast they go together. And then the pink card has a bigger stamp. That's the one with all the hearts, which is really pretty. My friend's coming over tomorrow, and she's been coming over on Thursdays we stamp together. And she was asking if I had this set because she wants to use this heart, and I'm like, yes, I do. All those hearts, I really like that. And you can keep this set for years. You don't have to, you just mark what the set is, Valentine's Day. And every now and then I'll go through all my paper pumpkin sets and put them all together for what they are, if they're Valentine's Day or happy birthdays, all occasion. And this one is a little bit more, I want it to dry, so I'll make my bow while it's drying. I'm all done with the ink. Yeah. I just pet my cat, so that was her purring. And she grabbed a hold of my arm because she didn't want me to stop. She's like, please, more, please, more. My upline has cats, and she's the one that taught me to teach your cats to sit down so they're not all over the table, to sit in chairs. She has 2 girls, and 2 girl cats, and she was the one that taught me to teach your cats to sit down so they're not all over the table, to sit in chairs. You tell, she has 2 girls, and 2 girl cats, and she was the one that taught me to teach your cats to sit down so they're not all over the table, to sit in chairs. You tell, she has 2 girls, and 2 girl cats, And so she's always saying, pretty girl, sit in the chair. And so Mia is trained really well. And her brother is trained really well, but her other brother, our smallest cat, youngest cat, is not trained overly well. He still walks across the table. I know. And Mia's very talkative. She actually does say a few words. She does high fives. She's a very smart kitty. Trying to get her to say mama, because she does say Meg. And yes and no, which we laugh hysterically over. No, Mia. She's trying to pet my arm because she wants me to pet her. So again, bunny ears. Hold the knot. Pull the ends. Makes it so easy to tie bows. Sarah, this is how you should be tying bows. Because you have a hard time with your motor skills. And always cut them on an angle. I didn't get these even. To keep the ribbon from fraying. And that's the last one, and I have almost an entire ribbon left. That was the last bow I needed to cut, not cut, but yes, to make. And that bow goes right here. Just take the little cover off, the little topper off. I'm sorry you're seeing everything upside down. I wish I could fix that. Nick, if you're still there, I need to talk to your dad about that. Maybe he can help me fix it. Yeah, I know he's good with computers. I have discovered that if I do a regular selfie, I can turn it the right way. But when I do a YouTube live, it won't turn the right way. So, could be the YouTube software itself. So this says, love you. And I should have taped it. I should have done all the decorating part on the card, but that's okay. Still works, doing it this way. That's from where I put it before. It didn't want to stick on that corner. Just give it a little extra piece. So, hope everybody's gonna have a happy Valentine's Day. I just had my birthday Saturday, and it was a very happy birthday. I got to spend it with a couple of my friends, and we had a great day. And let's take one of the big hearts and put it, I think I'll put it down here. Take a medium heart and put it here. So I already made two that look the same. So I'm going to bring them up to the card. I forgot you like to see them up close. So that was this one. This was the first one I made. I don't know if that's too close. It's hard for me to see. And if it's where you can see it, might be a little too close. So here's one I made this morning. And let's put a little heart here. And we'll put a little flower down here. So this is the changes I made in this, is I added a second bow and I did not add the black strip, and I also made it landscape instead of portrait. So you can see the changes in that. In this one I also made landscape, and I used the other black piece to put on the other side of this, so it has two black pieces, and I didn't put any ribbon on this one. So I'm going to use one of the big hearts down on the bottom and a medium heart right up here. So you can see that one. And the next two I really love. They're a little bit different from each other, but they have similar aspects. It also comes with the little snail, which I think is adorable. Let me see if I'm going to find a little heart that I can put. Even though I colored that heart in, I'm going to put a heart right in there. And I liked the little heart on the envelope. And what I did here is I added the heart, I added the snail, because this is going to come snail mail, and I added a ribbon onto the post. And this one, I'm going to add the heart here, and I'm going to add a heart on my snail again. Just to use the big medium heart. It's a little difficult working upside down. And we have a couple extra hearts. Oh, I'll put some flowers down here. Flower right there. So this one, I added a bow to the little flag on the mailbox. And then I didn't add any ribbon down here, and I added the snail again because he's just so adorable. It's prompting us to buy the snail set that we had not bought yet. So I'm going to flip you back up. If I can. Figure out which way this goes. I tightened it a little too tight. Too close. Still can't see till you put it down. Sorry, my video stopped. Oh, it says it's still live, so I don't know what happened. So here's one of the cards, one of my alternative cards where I added the bow to it, and then I added the little plastic elements in the snail, and I put a little flower here and a little heart here. And I have this entire sheet here of elements left that I can use for other cards. Here's this card with the snail again, and I put the bow down here. And again, I used the heart on there and the heart on the snail. I love that snail. He's so funny. Somebody said he looks like one from SpongeBob. So here's one of the landscape love you cards. I used the two blacks going this way. And no ribbon on this card. This I did not use any of the black, and I put two bows on it with the ribbon going across. And then it has some of the elements, the plastic, the enamel elements. This, I believe, is the one that it comes with the way you're supposed to make it. Only you could put the elements wherever you wanted, and I added it on the little card. And this is the way you're supposed to make it as well. And I added the pink heart here and the pink heart up here. And then I had two more of them, the same things. I just had made them up to show you ahead of time, which I didn't end up doing. I ended up talking about paper pumpkin. So paper pumpkin you can take in that little box. It travels with you anywhere you want to go. If you're going on a business trip and you want to craft in your hotel at night when you're done, if you're again, if you're if you have kids that do sports and you're waiting for them to do their practice, and you're in your car just waiting, instead of just being on your cell phone, you could be doing crafts and getting your cards done. And everybody loves to get happy mail and snail mail, we call it. We call it both. We call it happy mail and snail mail both. And so again, I'll put my link down on underneath after I get off. I'll put my link down so that you can go on and check out if you'd like to try it. It's good to try for 1 month. That's what I suggest to everybody, to see what you like. And I think next month's going to be a sympathy one, which we haven't had in a long time, or an encouragement one. And it's really pretty. It's green and purples. I've seen a sneak peek of it. So if you get in by the 10th of the month, which is coming up, because today's the 3rd, so you have a week to decide, it'd be really worth it, because you never know what's coming. They've started giving us demonstrators a little sneak peek on what we can get. And so anyways, again, this was one set that was over the summer. And the price again is $22 a month, and that includes postage. And you can have prepaid subscriptions, and they're also great if you have a crafting friend. They're great gift ideas. For 1 month, it's $21, so you save $1. For 3 months, it's $63. For 6 months, it's $114. And for a year, it's $220. But if you're new to crafting, for the $22, it's really worth it to try it out and take it wherever you go and do it at home. Do it. I do it with my granddaughters. I do it with my daughter. She has a subscription, so we sat here last night. We were making together because sometimes we get a buildup of them because we don't have time to get them done. And so we've been working on our backlog of our piles of paper pumpkins, but we love our paper pumpkins. And we also, you can use them on Facebook. There is Facebook paper pumpkin groups you can join that you can go and see the alternate ways to use them by using different papers. And I've made a collage with one of them, a picture frame. It was like a C set that had buoys and lifesavers and lighthouses, and I sold both of the ones I made that came with one paper pumpkin set, and it was a 12 by 12 frame. So, hi Rick, I just see you popped in. And so you missed the cards, but you can go back and see them after I'll sign off. And but it's really good to have. And like I said, crafting friends love them, and they're good to try out. So I hope you have a really good day, and happy Valentine's Day. It's coming up really soon, so thank you. Okay, bye.